Because I'm sick. I'm just allergic to homophobia.
This is untrue.
It seems pretty true.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's something you can be allergic to.
What did you say?
I don't think that's something you can be allergic to.
I do. In fact, I know it's something you can be allergic to because I'm allergic to it.
Well, too bad this goes homophobic.
The camera still isn't loading. This is actually trans.
Yeah, I know. It isn't loading even on my end. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, good. This is an alley.
I don't know why it's not loading.
Because you're transphobic.
This is false.
Ellie's a little drunk, allegedly.
I would never drink even a single alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Not even one alcohol.
You should drink water.
I'm doing that.
Good job. Proud of you.
If you're such a fan of water, name one water I haven't drunk.
The one sitting on my desk.
Fuck, she got me.
Mm. Oops, looks like drank water. Lucky you.
So true. I don't know why my camera's not working. Wild. My
Yep.
camera wouldn't show up on screen if it was working, right?
No.
Can't do it.
But the practice VC is fairly public, so like, include that information as you will.
That's okay.
Why is my game going like 2 FPS? Damn.
I guess you just don't get me, baby.
Wow.
Discord is homophobic.
You hate me for my transgender presence.
It's not. I tried to turn on my camera.
Wow, she tries to turn her camera on, but not me.
This is fun.
Actually, that's not true. I think you've tried. Allegedly. A little as a treat.
Yeah. That's it. Did you get World of Records yet?
No.
Why not?
Because I've finished one run.
Why wasn't it World of Records?
Because I'm bad. And forgot where to go, and I had to stop and read a lot.
Have you considered not forgetting where to go?
What did you say?
Have you considered not forgetting where to go?
I've not considered that actually. Gidge wants you to try typing in chat to determine your level of drunkenness.
I'm not even drunk. So, in my opinion, I don't have to take the test because because but because the premise is flawed. That makes sense. I think.
You're so clever.
Yeah, I am.
It's kind of crazy how normal I am.
Mhm. That's
I have no idea what you mean.
well, it's
Ellie could never be drunk.
true. I would never drink. Not, not a single drink. So you're a fan of False Night? Name of Recycle.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
So true, Qwerty. Many people are saying this.
Mhm. So,
You should narrate what Qwerty just said.
yeah.
Good job. Hey Stratus, how was the True Thing runs? Did you get a 202/world record?
Why is he out at the same time as a raid?
Yeah. It was only 64 people, you're fine. This seems fine to me. Had one mid 102 pace, nice. What's world record now? Because you did get Reki, right? I didn't hallucinate that. Really? Bestie. Okay, that one's on me. Ah, nice. Was it like a 103.15 or something when you had it? I think that's vaguely what I remember. One oh three oh four, okay.
It's crazy how fast this game. It's, you know?
Yeah. It helps when you're drunk and not actually playing it. But 15 is your first Raki? Okay, yeah, that was the one I saw then.
I don't really know what's happening.
Really?
What's it? It even messed up the fireball still. The fact that you got it single fireball second try doesn't count.
What the fuck? You're so transphobic.
Only the first try counts, everybody knows this. Man Pogo? Oh, let's go. That's pretty sick.
God damn it. But nice. It's like 4 days till Lynn gets here. I'm excited.
Well, you missed every single super sled. You're really good at it.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Like, I tried talking to my girlfriend, and they're like, I don't think you're very good at this.
Hmm.
Drosjek Halimo. Garama! Ha! Ha! Shaw! Ha! Oh! De! Shaw! Ha!
True. Many people
Actually,
are
maybe
saying
the
this.
optimal way to end that fight is to get her to jump and then hit her to bonk into the corner of the gate and then have her start an attack and then kill her so that when she dies, she bonks into the corner of the gate again. She was already midair, so you don't have to hit her all the way from the ground, so then she bonks into the corner of the gate from midair and falls to the ground even faster.
So true. Oh,
Why didn't you do
see,
that?
because I'm bad.
Oh, okay.
Many people are saying this. Speaking of things many people are saying, did you know I love my wife?
I didn't.
Wow, I love my wife.
All I know.
I like it a lot. I obviously like there's a lot of RNG that makes my brain cringe, but the fact that I'm as bad as I am means that it doesn't really matter big picture, so it's fine. I'll definitely go for a 4x, I think. And then I'll assess sort of where I'm at with motivation and the category. I definitely have motivation to run it, like, even after the event's done, which is not something I've had with a lot of categories. That was just awesome. Yeah, exactly. You know, I see 15 seconds lost on a boss, and I'm like, wow, that's cringe. And now remember it's a 3-hour run. Or 2.5-hour run.
Oh.
Based. Which that's kind of a cool way of thinking of it. All your mental problems? Fucking hell, I need to just feel like divide my time lost by 5 then. Sad? Just divide your time lost by 5. That
That's
was
crazy.
wrong. I meant to go on that. Awful. Damn, I thought you still played League.
I have pizza in the lobby. I'm never really retrieve it.
Damn, gamer. Unfortunately, in a bad game. Ah. Okay, well, that's kind of real though. And I meant to delay the dash there, so I wasn't walking the last bit to the shop. Like, I improve so much when I don't play Hollow Knight. It's crazy. Yeah. only lose like 2/3 of the heal time there, so I might as well. I also need to learn the proper movement to the aggro box for Solvat. This guy. No. Did not think that guy would be there if he didn't react. Ah, shit. Jump before. I see you have the R equals enter. Kills that high volley. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be out of fireball before I got control, and so I was just mashing cast instead of timing it with the jump. But yeah, I need to get into the habit of doing the correct strat there, 'cause if I don't, I just get hit later anyway.
I'm trying with pizza.
What type of pizza?
It has pepperoni and green peppers on it. I also got garlic fingers.
You're telling me I garlicked your fingers?
Shut the fuck up.
This is not solitaire. What am I doing?
I don't know. Playing all night?
That was awful. Damn, now that you mention it, I might be playing Hollow Knight.
Yo, I was right.
Yo, it's me.
So true, Ginge. I am kind of Ginge.
Shut the fuck up. No, I haven't failed that before. Yeah, I capped to 150 because it makes shrieks work.
You should figure out how to get Shriek without rates.
Hmm. So you open up debug mod.
No, you can't without mods though.
Well now you're just moving the goalposts.
That's
Should delete
pretty
the
true.
fireball, so get them to...
Play with VSync. Just go back in time like 4 years, and Risk ECB also played with VSync. So there you go. You have a friend in Risk ECB. I wonder what that guy's up to.
Last I saw of him was the kunai runs.
Hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's less bad on 1.5, right? It was kind of insane when Risky was doing it with like the early patches. Like it's so much input to lift. That's crazy. How did none of those spikes hit you? That's fucked up.
I'm a gamer sometimes.
That's pretty insane. I would have hit those spikes for sure.
I've also practiced it.
If I were a Hollow Knight, I would die to spikes.
If I were, I'd die.
So true. She's just like me.
Fuck. I'd have been fine.
Do you think if you were a Hollow Knight, you would make it at a King's Pass?
I'm so stupid. I think so, just for the lack of enemies.
I don't know if I can jump that high.
Okay, I'm assuming we inherit the knight's abilities.
No,
So,
you don't. You
okay.
just no.
Then no, I think like the first decent sized jump is like an unscalable, insurpassable.
You've got to jump like 2 times your height.
More than that.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah, true. The full into King's Pass would just be death.
That's true, I hadn't thought about that.
Okay, but like, assuming we're scaled down to the night.
Yeah, you're scaled down to night size.
You didn't see that.
True, I was looking away.
She hates me in particular.
Hmm. Is there official lore for how big the night is? Because, like, he's in a world of bugs, but what if they're just big bugs, you know?
Uh,
That was crazy.
this is a
Gaming.
smash. I'm stupid. Yeah, the hazard respawn is obviously to get to the right spot to lure Buggy quicker.
I think I could do the Path of Pain in real life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, all the spikes are just like a bed of nails. And then you can lie down on a bed of nails and it doesn't even hurt.
Uh-huh.
So I think I could just like walk through them. Personally. The saws might be a problem though. I can't walk through saws. In my experience, passing any part of my body through a saw is painful. I don't know about you.
True. I would just be three-dimensional.
Gross.
Yeah. I get that a lot.
Mm.
I wish buying charm notches also refilled your health, since picking them up does. That'd be cool, I think. I'll just do that in case I have a me moment.
May I have a question for you?
Yeah?
If you could change your fate, would you?
Define my fate.
No. You have to answer the question.
Probably?
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, that's why nothing ever evolved with wheels, right? Because, like, the wheel has to be separate, so you can't, like, have the wheel as part of your body. So that's probably why there aren't any two-dimensional animals in real life.
Oh wait,
But
I
if you
am
think
Vita.
about it, there are two-dimensional things in real life, because from all of your point of view, I'm two-dimensional.
I thought you were Canadian.
Yeah, same thing. Two-dimensional and Canadian are synonyms.
Synonym? Cinnamon?
Synonyms. Synonyms. Ah!
No, it's more...
How is 107 going?
Deepan?
How is 107 going?
I'm currently 1.19 seconds behind. But I'd
So
say
pretty
it's going
decent.
pretty well.
Wow, you suck.
Yeah? I'm now 17.73 seconds ahead.
What the fuck? You gaming.
Having millisecond deltas in a 3-hour category makes sense.
I'm millisecond pilled, shut up.
No, it's better than the alternative, which is running a short category and not showing milliseconds.
That's what I do. I play any % no mean mini stories without milliseconds. It's great.
So you can pretend you're only 0 seconds behind, not 0.9 seconds behind.
Yeah, exactly. But really, I'm usually like 10 seconds behind, so it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was so sure you were gonna be dead.
Me too.
Shut up. Wow, I was way off. I can't count. I shouldn't be trusted to count. There we go.
You're so good at counting, name every number.
The elements of the set of real numbers.
That's not every number.
Yeah, but you said every real number.
Oh, I didn't. I don't think.
No, she just
Maybe
said
I
every
did.
number.
Okay, the element of the set of all numbers. Shut up.
I don't know if that's a valid set or not. It might be. I don't really know set theory.
Cool. Anyway, 50 seconds ahead.
What the fuck? She's gaming.
I just didn't die to Soul Tyrant. And got
And here we're doing a
ground
new glitch that saves 50 seconds. Not dying. This was previously thought impossible.
True.
spawn. What? Bruh. I've never had that big a wall jump not work. I need to look up what the cool kids are doing on this elevator. There's some squeeze shit.
Velmi Artret.
Are there like any elevators you can't squeeze? I don't really understand.
Anything you're going down, and there's one on the way to Watches. That's too narrow.
Helmet Delta.
Okay. Do we know what it is that they
And
changed
this
to
one.
1.5 that makes it not...
To try and stop people doing elevator storage on the top of them, I think they made the hitbox bit narrower, but not the spikes.
Oh, okay.
They
I assumed
failed
it was
at that
because-
as well because they're Team Cherry.
I assumed it was because of the Unity update on 1.5 changing the way physics rounding worked. But that makes sense too.
No, because the ledge used to be quite big, right? So I don't
Yeah.
think a rounding area is gonna change that.
Well, they wouldn't patch the elevator storage, but it might make the gap barely big enough for you to fit into. But yeah, that is a much more reasonable explanation.
We ran on some like error to like store. What patch is this?
1.5 point... whatever the new one is. 7.8?
Is there any
You're
difference?
allowed. You're allowed to run 107 on the patches that have more than 107.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to run 1.3 and like lull them out.
Is there a difference between the earlier 1.5 patches and current patch for NMG? It's just the nail art thing, right? That's banned anyway.
6.8, yeah, has the nail art thing. I think that's about it. I don't know though, because I was 1.4 pilled for ages.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, only reason I even played 1.5 is because MMS is better on 1.5 than 1.4. It is very disappointing that, like, 107 doesn't exist for, or like 107 with Godhome stuff doesn't exist, because like 107 AG would be a really cool category if you could actually do Godhome MMS. But like, as is, I don't even know if anyone's routed it yet, and it seems pretty boring.
There was an
I
error
am
in
a
your
god, by
statement
the
because
way.
no category is interesting with Godhome numbers.
I would say no current patch glitch category is interesting without both Godhome MMS and Room Dupes.
You can just remove the second half. No current patch glitch category is interesting.
Okay.
I don't know if I go that far, but like, I also ran current patch 80% for a while, so like, and that's definitely not the most interesting current patch glitch category.
All achievements AG would be cooler on 1028 if 1028 had all the achievements.
I mean, I'm pretty sure someone routed all base game achievements. on 1028, and it was not as interesting as 100% anyway.
What? Oh my god, I was trying to jump into you sooner so I could aggro you before I was able to nail swing again. And instead I just made an embarrassment of myself and the game. Please don't hit me. What did I just say to you? Fuck!
But
That was incredible. Yeah, no, the only thing I could see myself running at this point, because, like, I don't care about Hollow Knight enough, is probably, like, 100% all glitches.
you should run any percent. No main menu storage instead.
I will probably at some point. Like, I've learned 2/3 of the category. I just still need to learn Shade Soul, Nornamon, Dupe, and then Umu, and then the first half of Heridu.
Yeah, so just learn that. How hard could it be?
That's like the worst part of the category to learn. That's why I stopped.
Yeah, but just learn it though.
I just need to find a 100% route that forces me to learn Monomon Dupe, and then I'll have no excuse not to run 80%.
Mhm.
The only reason I know Heridupe is because I learned it 100%. It makes me really glad Weaver Song doesn't exist on 1028, because the dupe wouldn't be fast if you had to get Weaver Song on the way to Hera.
Why would you? Oh, because 100%. I understand.
Yeah.
None of this is right. Oh,
That's okay. Being right is for losers.
Being right is cool, but have you tried coming up with a complex enough explanation that people would have to think to determine if you're right, and so they just don't?
Yep.
I feel like a lot of answers to questions about glitches in this game just end up being that.
being right is cool, but have you tried being left? Wait, no, don't do that.
Tried being
Someone
left
should
alone.
Tell me how bad float.
Sorry?
Someone should tell me how bad float works.
I
Bruh.
understand enough about Badfoot to know how to do it. That's all you need to know.
No, this isn't true. This is the NMG runner's fallacy. Which is that once you know how to do something, that's all you need to know. But then you never learn anything new about it. You have to learn why it happens, and then you can apply it to other situations, and it becomes useful.
What's the current understanding on why Badfoot works?
There is no current understanding on why bad float works.
Oh. Do we at least understand the getting stuck in the corner part?
No! That's the part that we don't understand at all.
Okay, do we understand, like, why getting hit out of that does anything?
There are theories.
Okay.
That's the part that makes more sense, but no one knows why you get stuck in it.
The getting stuck in the corner thing was removed at 1.5, right?
I just knocked you out of your...
I've never played 1.5.
I didn't.
Okay, that's fair. I feel like it was, but I'm not 100% sure. It might just be another one of those dumb things like corner warpling storage where they change the subpixel which you need to get it, but it's still possible. Playing current patch really just makes me feel like I know nothing about the game because there's so many random things that they changed.
Out is a C dash, and then in isn't, I'm pretty sure. But I say that because it's what I've seen other 1xx runners better than me do.
That sounds true. But then again, the last time I learned a category that did that movement was back before people knew how to time stuff, so maybe not.
What? Bro, die. Right, now wait for you to pop, I believe.
Mainly when I'm pop.
You can just count to 3. Okay.
I thought we agreed we couldn't trust you to count.
Yeah, real. Willow knows what's up.
Wait, how did you run at 80% NMS then?
Badly. I had to count to like 2 higher than anyone else because I counted too quick.
What do you? I don't even count in NMMS. That's just an other person thing.
That's fair. I feel like there are some that I count and some that I don't. I never really thought about it.
Jenko started the counting thing. I never got on board with it.
The only ones I count are the ones that are like longer than 5. I count for
It was like
cliffs.
Cliffso 1. Yeah, that's like an 8 count for me.
I think that's a
What the
7.
What is a Calypso one?
Big cliffs room.
Like the tall one?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, you have to wait so long for that one that if I wasn't counting, I would have no idea when to do it.
yeah, that one's kind of long. I do count once in the run, but it's for the blind float to arrows.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah.
But I count for that. But I don't count for soups.
How do you time the cliffs one then? Just feel?
Yeah, just feeling.
Someone should feel. No.
uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
once
no,
you
I
go
just-
out of bounds in your cliffs? Yeah.
I just time all soups, I feel.
Yeah.
No. It's,
Maybe not smart, but it's what I do.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, for a lot of the...
I should read.
For a lot of the shorter ones, like, the variance in when I would start counting anyway is big enough that, like, I'm more consistent with feel.
Mm.
Like, anyone where you would count to less than 3, is just... It would probably make it worse. Are you working on all skills yet? I saw you post something about it the other day.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't touched in a while. I've been making cellular automata instead.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I've been making pretty colors with cellular automata instead of casting all skills.
the thing I was confused about is, you posted a thing about doing the load warp to great slash dash list. It's like, is that faster? To get to
No,
that dash?
no, it was because the other person who casts things they were doing like happy couple or whatever and didn't have dash, I think. So I was just
Just, like, do
showing that it
this.
was possible without dash.
Okay, yeah.
But it will be done with dash for the actual thing.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get trolled on first phase.
Oh, this is the
Fine.
hardest boss in the game.
Really?
Actually, sure. Yeah.
Bro. Stop.
Hey, do you want a pro tip for this boss?
Sure.
So what I did was I equipped every lifeblood charm, so then I had like 20 hearts. And then I could get hit a bunch, and it was okay. That's what I did for this boss.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Does that help?
like. Yeah, maybe we should do that actually in this category.
Yeah.
We should just skip failed champ and come back after Lifeblood Core.
I'm sure the time lost not having Dream Gate's marginal.
Just kill another Dream Boss.
I mean, that was the execution issue, I'm pretty sure. What? Thank you. Wait, extra cycle? There's no way I'm that stupid.
That'll be fun. We should gaslight you into thinking you did an extra cycle during your
Because I
marathon
mean, it
run.
was 20 seconds over gold, and I definitely wasted 20 seconds on fucked up cycles.
If you're such a big fan of failed champion, name every cycle.
Good and bad. Except I haven't seen that first one in a while. Alright, remember to actually get Dreamgate this time, because yesterday I got to Cliffs and then was like, oh wow, I stopped the Seer dialogue one talkie before.
Has anyone ever seen the one attack only cycle? Wait, Axe did, didn't he?
I thought one person did, yeah.
I thought Axe saw one once.
X thought he saw one, but X thinks a lot of things, so I'm not convinced.
That's true.
Yeah, he's a bit unique. I do not think a lot of things.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, Eridan got it. That's it. Because I was sure I'd seen a clip of it. I just thought it was much more recent than Axe's touched the game. Am I changing anything here? Yeah.
I don't think anything. No
And
school,
also, yeah.
no work, just meow.
So true.
None of that was right. I need to look at all skills, Clemson again.
Is the 1 in 10,000 like actual RNG in the sense that like just RNG manip will get you it?
To sta cocando.
Yeah, okay.
Vamos.
Mm.
Fin.
Call me TFT because I can be easily manipulated.
I wouldn't say easy. TFT is actually one of the worst things in this game to manipulate RNG.
Okay, call me TFT because I'm one of the worst things.
Shut up.
But also, didn't he say that he thought maybe
Oh
that
shit, yeah, I'm meant to be
the
out.
bad float corner thing was TFT? But that's definitely like not true because you can do it consistently. Like 100% of the time, you can fall into the corner and get that stuck state.
Call you TFT because everything in my life depends on you.
That was so wrong.
What the fuck is happening? It's so dark. How can you tell what's going on?
So if
You
you,
say
do
as-
things
as-
a bunch, you
as-
can memorize them. Also, you're a
You say it's
glitch
not
runner.
It has the black screen most of the time.
Okay, but like when you're out of bounds, it's just a square. She's doing like
Exactly.
actual platforming.
Yeah, this room is a lot better when you go over instead of through it.
Out of bounds is just like a rectangle. You don't have to know what you're doing.
I love when they put random triangles on the side of my rectangle. It's very cool.
They do that sometimes. That's true.
They do that way too often.
Yeah, they do it kind of all the time, actually.
I was playing Rando the other day, and the amount of rooms, I was like, I forgot
Oh.
there was just a triangle above this, so you can't do like a false night skip jump.
My
was
brother
like-
in Christ. Thank you.
Yeah. What? I don't understand what just happened. Okay.
Is this run actually good so far? I haven't noticed any super major mistakes, but I also haven't been paying
I
that
had
much attention.
that one fuck up at Isma's,
Yeah, she
Right.
died.
but apart from that, like, it's decent.
It is this one. This one is packing for sure. Why'd you say it's a meme?
Because I want soul. And I didn't really save it, I killed it.
That's the same thing.
Uh-huh.
You saved it from being alive. It's a
You
mimic.
should say
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't know, but I prefer being locked up to being dead. They're both good though.
Hmm. Why'd I let myself get hit there? I actually really don't like that. Really?
Yeah.
I think I'll just do that so I can heal one. Hey, just read.
I've never thought about the fact that the boss named Crystal Guardian is actually guarding something that's just like a generic boss name.
Shit.
It's kind of cute though. Like imagine being a little crystal guy and you're just like, I'm gonna guard this bench.
Yeah.
I like.
How was your stream? Were you doing Hollow Knight as well?
That's being a little bad.
I would never be a little guy.
Yeah, me neither. But imagine.
UPB? Damn, nice. You are braver than me for running 112.
That looks way better
Where'd my
than the old
wings
strat
go?
you're doing for that grub room.
Yeah, I'm not doing the old one in runs.
Is the old one faster?
Yeah, by like a second and a half.
Wow, it did not look like that much.
It's pretty nice.
Don't die.
Yeah, no promises on that. That was nearly catastrophic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. Isn't that a C dash?
Yeah.
Oh, so you like see that? You might really see that.
Thank you. Fucking hell.
Name every inventory drop.
I think that info almost saved time.
It genuinely probably did, just because of how long that call is. It's ridiculous. Shit.
Anyone else wish the Crystal Peak Crushers would run?
Sorry, what?
What?
What did you say?
No,
I heard crushes and that was a hit.
I didn't say anyone.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let me scroll the notes so I know what I'm doing. No. Shaman. Grim.
Amesodo.
didn't actually know you could be high on that.
If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that you can always be high.
If you live in Canada, sure.
Yeah. Maybe that helps.
I love that little guy.
That's like the best compliment you can get from a hot girl.
What? I love that little guy.
Yeah.
If I ever see any hot girls, I'll keep that in mind.
Shut up.
This room sucks. I hate it.
This room sucks even more when you can't go in between those two platforms. Like, I know it barely saves anything, but it looks way cooler.
Yeah. But this room sucks all the time. It's not fast.
I don't know, I think it's cool, but I get disliking it.
There's so many, like, you have to, like, drop down a platform and then drop down another platform and then drop down another platform, and you can't do it without, like, landing, like, 8 times.
There's a
You
lot of
can't
other
just-
rooms that are like that, but worse, I think. But yeah.
Tuosta kukanta.
I wish the bottom transition was on the side so you could just go out of bounds instead.
Why'd you pause?
Because I thought it was a save quit. And then I thought again and I was like, it's not a save quit. And then I was like, wow man, you're so smart.
She is so smart.
I love how confidently you lie.
Thinking twice? I could never.
Best never think once.
It's so true.
Ah. I didn't need to grade solve that more.
Did they change how much health MMC has on this patch, or does he just always die
Has
to
more,
appreciate
I
soul?
think.
That's crazy. I always thought he had more than that, but I guess that
Maybe it
makes
has less, I don't know.
maybe I just don't remember the last time I've fought him on a patch that isn't current patch. I guess there's like no reason to.
Yeah.
Because as everyone knows, he didn't become a boss until 1.4.
Genuinely.
Like, he didn't have a title card, did he, before then?
I think so. Also, I do not know how to do Soul Collection for this Grimkin when you don't have Wielder over Charm. I forgot to upgrade Grimchild. Fuck. Well, there's our first 30-second time loss.
I don't even know what that means.
Grimtroop would be so much cooler without the whole Grimkin fetch quest thing. Like, I know that's half the DLC, but I feel like everything else they added in that DLC, apart from having to go get a bunch of Grimkin flames and come back, was more fun.
I think I still liked it the most out of all the DLCs.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I like 1.1. I think 1.1 is like, it added some stuff that just needed to be in the game. Like, I feel like Hidden Station Stag and Dreamgate like are much more relevant than...
You should ask Haley what she thinks about Dreamgate.
Dreamgate is a massive downgrade to the game, both casually and in speedrunning.
Why?
I hate Dreamgate with my whole heart.
You just hate it in speedrunning because of invuln?
No, I mean, that's part of it, but also I don't like fast travel. That's like, just kind of, you can use it anywhere.
Okay, interesting. I feel like most people disagree with that, but that's fair, honestly.
What? Fuck.
Do you at least agree that Hidden Station Stag is an improvement?
Hidden Station Stag, I don't have really an opinion on it.
I should heal. Actually, I'm not overcharmed, it's charmed.
I don't dislike Hidden Station Stag, but I didn't feel like it was missing when I played casually.
Okay, interesting. I find games with entire areas that don't have any fast travel points incredibly annoying. Like, I feel like maybe I'm just too spoiled by Hollow Knight, that like when I first did my casual playthrough of Haiku, there were like 3 areas that just didn't have a fast travel point, and it made any time I needed to go back and do something there incredibly annoying.
I found that annoying as well, yeah.
I don't
So I'm
think I
glad it-
noticed that.
I'm glad they added them in the DLC.
I just like, most of the time I would prefer to have zero fast travel over, like, too much fast travel. Too much
Assuming-
fast travel ruins the game for me. Like, a little bit is okay, but too much makes me hate the game.
I think it
And-
depends on how fun.
And no fast travel is just like, it's okay.
No fast travel would make me hate the game. I feel like having only a bit is fine. Like if there's 3 main areas and each one has a fast travel point and that's the whole game, like that's fine.
Yeah, like, I don't, like, that's good, but no fast travel, I never wish there was fast travel in a game that doesn't have fast travel.
even if the movement for the game is bad, or do you just not play games with bad movement?
I guess I don't play games with bad movement. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, if going through most rooms in the game is fun, then yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, but Skyrim is just unplayable in general, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
I bench here, don't I? No.
I think haiku movement is like mostly good, but it has a few things that I really hate, like the way that pogos feel.
Yeah, I don't. It's been a while. I didn't play Haiku a ton. I just played it casually.
Yeah.
I remember being slightly bugged by some of the movement, but like not to a massive degree. Same with like the Messenger.
Yeah, I like the Messenger more. Messenger is probably one of my favorite casual games for movement.
I think wall jumps really bugged me in the Messenger, but like,
I've heard the same thing from several people. Yeah.
I don't remember why. I just remember that they did. I never played the DLC for that game.
Speaking of
do that at
games
some
where the
point.
wall jumps bug me, Super Metroid.
Leah, I got Leah to play the Messenger, and her like, and after she played it, she was like, "I would speak her in this game if I didn't hate the wall jump so much."
Why are you so slow on that elevator?
Took us
1.5.
1.5.
Why? What?
I don't know.
I think
it
it's
is.
in a desperate attempt to get people to not do the, like, lose your wall jump.
Oh, maybe, but like that doesn't even help.
It's the stupidest, like, band-aidiest way of doing it.
It's the
But, like, it's a
stupidest
game
thing I've
made
ever
by
seen.
Team
What the hell? I didn't know that was a thing. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, but that's Team Cherry trying to patch anything, CC. Like,
Yeah,
if they
that's
ever
true.
really successfully patched anything.
They patched fun.
They patched fun in like 1.1.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if they just like not patched out map being broken and just left it in until like 1.3. Then like every other patch would be really good.
Imagine if they never added God Poem mode.
Yeah, like there's definitely some cool stuff that's unique about current patch, but it's cool in the sense that like it gives the current patch runners something interesting to do while they're already playing a less fun patch. Like, I'm glad that, like, current patch glitched routes for things exist, but I would never touch them, for the most part. The whole, like, what if we just did normal early game, but then duped Essence and got Dreamgate 20 minutes into the run is, like, the worst start to any category.
What the hell you put Dung Master?
Cause in like a couple of benches time we talked to Leg Eater to get his charms so we get the poopy discount.
Wild.
The poopy discount of course being the scientific term for it.
For equipping Dung Master. Which is the name of the charm. That was one of the charms I used all the time casually.
I thought
You're just
the
like, what if
charm
I
was
stank
called-
and no one hated, no one liked me?
I thought the charm was called Smash Player.
I used like the Dung charm, Spore Shroom, Thorns of Agony, and Boulder Shell. That was
Oh,
like
God.
that was my casual. That was
I
my
forgot you
casual
could buy in
charm.
this fight.
It was sweet.
Thank you.
I am like,
And then like either quick focus or deep focus, whatever.
I am so glad that I watched like one run before I played the game casually, so I actually used Shaman Stone, Shade Soul. Other than that, I just did whatever, but like...
I definitely did
Dung
not.
Dung
Oh, you know,
charm
use
plus Spore
Shaman
Shroom.
because I was like, damn, this is kind of nutty, but I didn't know there was speed content. Really.
My logic was just like, I heal a lot, so I'm gonna use all the charms to help me when I heal.
I genuinely think Quick Focus is like an amazing casual charm.
So I used like Boulder Shell because it defends me when I heal, and then I used like
Okay, never mind, you don't deserve
Spore
right.
Shroom and Dung Man because they do damage when I heal. It was pretty sweet.
Did you use Un?
No, that sucks.
I feel like that's better than Boulder Shell.
Everyone knows that Shape of Un sucks and Boulder Shell is hog. Everyone knows this.
That might be the wildest quote I've heard from you. And that's saying a lot.
I don't think that's true. but okay.
It's probably not true, but it is a crazy
I
quote.
think because I looked up like because I couldn't beat the Radiance. So I looked up like charm synergies and it was like, did you know if you combined the dung charm and Spore Shroom it makes a massive dung cloud? I was like, oh what the fuck? That's sick. So I used that.
Oh my god, I love the little puffs of smoke that come out while you're doing the D-Dark.
I didn't even notice that. I was too busy being bad at the game. I'm gonna heal one just in case Sibling Climb decides to Sibling Climb. It shouldn't be an issue because I've practiced it, but like, I'd rather lose 10 seconds than a minute and a half.
I think I used Thorns of Agony. Like, from the moment I got Thorns of Agony, I don't think it ever got unequipped on my casual playthrough.
Damn, so you're just playing the game on hard mode.
I just had Thorns of Agony like the entire time. It's a badass charm. It's so good.
It's
hate it
so,
so much.
bad. I hated it
really
even
wish it
casually. I was
was
like, I just want control.
You know what's wild is that casually I got soft locked all the time. Because I would get hit with inventory open, and if you get hit with inventory open with Thorns of Agony equipped, you get soft locked on 1006. So I got soft locked all the fucking time casually, and I was still like, this charm fucking rocks. I'm never taking this shit off.
Wait, how are you getting hit? Well, no, actually I can see it, yeah.
Because like, I would be like, oh, I want to look at the map. Let me look at what the map looks like. So I'd open the map, and then I get hit by something, and I get soft locked, and I have to Alt F4. I guess I didn't have to Alt F4. I think you can still pause when you're in that state. So I would have to quit out, but still.
Stuff like this is the reason I'm glad I played the game casually on 1.4.
Mine
No,
was
playing-
1221, which honestly was still pretty fine.
1.2 is fine. Like, it's hard to accidentally soft lock.
You get soft locked because you get hit with your map open, you have Thorns of Agony equipped, and then you go to play like the Coliseum, and every 2 seconds the game freezes for 4 seconds at a time. that was fun. I think that got patched on 1007.
Did you ever
At least-
accidentally fall out of bounds?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I think the only real glitch I encountered was getting soft locked by Thorns of Agony. Casually.
Yeah, okay. I'm surprised you never got phone warped.
Yeah, I guess I never got hit through a load zone.
I've seen so many casual players get hit through a load zone and die during the load.
Yeah. But like, yeah, because like that's all a Thorn Warp is if like because if you get hit with inventory open, you have Thorns of Agony equipped, you get stuck in place midair forever. And then if you go through a load zone, then it just like that spot that you get stuck in that gets transferred to the next room, so you get respawn into the next room at current coordinates, and you warp to that place, and then you regain control from the load.
It's
like
crazy.
So Thorn Warps are just getting hit with inventory open through a load zone. So I got hit with inventory open all the time, but never through a load zone, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's crazy how many glitches that just keep your current coordinates through a load zone.
Yeah, there are a bunch of them. Load warps almost got called Thon warps because they were so similar to Thorn warps. But then I found them, so they almost got called Thon warps. But then
I
they,
think I
but then
remember
they,
that actually.
but then they didn't.
I had forgotten until just now, but yeah, that's incredible.
They also almost got called Hazard Warps, but that name was taken by Hazard Warps.
Why would they be called hazard warps? It's not even a hazard.
Load Warps are normally by Hazard, yeah.
Oh, load warp. Wait, no, what's... What even is a hazard warp then? Am I stupid?
Hazard Warp is the one that you use in MSU to skip Watcher Knights.
I don't remember which one that is.
You interrupt the like entering a room sequence on an upwards load. So then your hazard respawn never gets reset, so you keep your hazard respawn coordinates from the previous room. And then when you hit a hazard in the new room, you respawn at the previous room's hazard respawn coordinates.
Yeah, okay, I forget those existed on older patches because they're like super good on current patch and then barely used outside of that.
Yeah, they are used all the time on current patch, I guess. But yeah, they were originally for skipping Watcher Knights. You used you used a hazard warp to get past Watcher Knights and then a hoop to get past them on the way back down.
You can tell I haven't played this game in a while, but I'm starting to forget what glitches are called.
Well, hazard warps aren't really important anymore.
They call me.
Current patch hazard warps are actually like really nice. I'm super glad they exist.
It's just the fact that the out of bounds plane respawns you, right?
Yeah,
That's the only-
and
yeah.
it's not just the fact that it respawns you, it's the fact that it's a special type of hazard respawn, so it unsoft locks you from cancelling an upwards transition.
Yeah, but I think that would happen with a normal hazard, so that normally you can't get hit by a normal hazard after canceling it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And also, I'm very disappointed that hitting the out of bounds hazard respawn plane with dive doesn't give you the weird dive storage thing. Like, that would be so cool.
The real cool out of bounds trick is playing on 1006, where hitting the out of bounds plane just kills you.
I forgot about. Why did they do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I suppose that's like. But where's your shade even spawn if you die out of bounds?
I think just at the closest shade spawn point.
There are some rooms on that patch without shade spawn points, right?
Probably. I don't know.
So it just spawns at the death plane.
Yeah, probably.
As you do.
You know what's weird? How come Grubfather Room has a shade respawn point? You ever think about that?
Maybe there was an idea for Grandfather to be a hidden boss.
Wait, maybe it doesn't actually. Never mind. Maybe you just use the one from the room next to it and load jump.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, so
I
you
don't-
use the coordinates in the room next to it that spawns it in that room, if that's the actual
Yeah,
room.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
The fact that there are rooms where they forgot to put hazard respawn points on 1028 though is very silly to me.
Are there?
Yeah, there are multiple rooms where like if you enter the room and die to acid, you just respawn at 0-0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the Isma's transition, like from doing the Isma skips, and then also I think the Gold Canyon Conifer.
I thought the Isma's transition was that the ground was too short, so then you go to the default hazard respawn position, but then it's already in the acid.
Oh, is that it?
I thought so. That could be wrong.
If it's just that the ground is too short, that makes sense, but that doesn't explain why it's the case for the other room.
It was like the ground being too short is also, I think, why when you like walk in, you'll just walk off the ledge.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they just forgot to put one in the Conifer room.
Which corner for room?
Gold Canyon Conifer, I think. It's either that room or the room next to it, or something.
I don't.
I think I save quit. No, I was probably. Yeah, I do. Because now it's. Older.
I should run low percent 1028.
What even is the route for that now?
I don't remember. I think you get dive, and then you do the impossible no-clip Void Heart skip, and
I thought
then
that was obsoleted.
what?
I thought that was obsoleted. Was that on a different patch?
No, I don't think that was ever obsoleted for 1028.
Okay.
Unless you did like itemless Umu
Wait,
skip,
you don't-
which I don't think is possible.
That doesn't sound possible, but maybe.
It might. I think it might be by tasks, maybe, but I don't know.
Oh, actually, maybe, yeah. Because you can get to Archive's item list. But, like,
I think maybe tasks could airwalk jump from the out of bounds plane to do the second part of the skip, and maybe. No, you don't need core juggling. It would be I think it was a death warp to Monomon. I don't know how you get out, actually, now that I think of it. I don't know how you escape Monomon after
oh,
the
right,
fact.
because you can't do MMS, so, like, yeah, you just kind of get owned.
I think that was why it never worked. Was that, like, I think theoretically a task could skip Umu, but then you wouldn't be able to escape Monomon after the fact. So I think you still had to get the Void Heart thing.
Right, and that's why the 1.1 route gets Dreamgate, right? Because then it lets you get out of Archives?
Yeah, I don't know the 1.1 route, probably.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if it's 1.1, but it's one of the patches after 1.0.
You can get out in task? How? No, you can't. What? How
Oh,
the
you
hell-
can, yeah. Well, you need
Flawless,
for that, though,
though?
don't you? Or can you airwalk
That
that
means-
out of it?
There's no chance you can escape with tasks. There's no shot.
So you can get airwalk off of that? Yeah, that's crazy.
What
Okay,
are you
maybe-
talking about? What?
I've seen the clip before, I just didn't realize you could get airwalk out of it.
No, even if you can get out of the Monomon U shape, you can't get past Umu's arena. It's closed.
Can you not just kill Umu?
No, because then you get the percent.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
And I don't think you can get into the arena in the first place.
I mean, okay, but Umu comes out of the arena if you trigger the fight. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think you can even get into the, like, I don't think you can even trigger the fight.
I'm pretty sure if you walk up against the door from the bottom that it triggers it, but I could be wrong.
Either way,
Either
you
way,
wouldn't be able to, yeah, it doesn't matter, you wouldn't be able to get out.
But also, like, why would you run low percent? Like, that sounds like the most painful category to run.
Because no one's done it. No one can do it. I'm the only person, I'm the chosen one who can run low percent 1028.
You're the only one masochistic enough to endure that.
Uh-huh.
I think only me and Jenkar have ever done the skip. I've done it like a few times. Jenkar has done it once, I think.
Hmm.
Both of us only ever in isolation, never in a run.
The fact that that skip is even possible is so stupid.
It is kind of fucked up.
At least you don't have to do it blind.
I would do it just for the sake of it being like the hardest quote-unquote official run, even though like low percent 1028 isn't an official run. But at one point it was.
Fuck.
And
Yeah.
it never got a run completed.
I mean, being an official run is very overrated, yeah. If you want to do something actually interesting, then that sounds cool.
The current low percent routes aren't hard enough, in my opinion.
What do you think the hardest, like, actual category is at the moment? Like, not just a hard trick
Jump
simulator, but like... Yeah, I mean, that's not really a category. Not even, how much of that is RTA viable?
I don't know.
I mean, like an
I've done most of Jumpless segmented.
Yeah, I mean, like an
I got-
actual, like, main board category that people run, like, but is hardest to do.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe current patch NMG any percent has the like crazy ISMA stuff.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
That seems
I'm
pretty hard.
still like
The-
amazed someone grinded that out.
Whatever the low percent, like the current glitched low percent, I don't really know it super familiarly, but like that seems hard as well. For like
Yeah.
the NMS low percent or whatever.
Clawless
again,
Shake
almost,
Cloak
yeah.
has a board and is pretty fucked.
But yeah, I don't know.
The NMG stuff.
Yeah, so-
Low Nail used to have a board.
Why?
Because I did a run. I did a run of Low Nail and it had a board briefly.
Oh, was this the
Uh,
time where you could just do a run of a category and it would get a board?
It was a time when I could do a run of a category and get a board. I think most people didn't have that privilege, but I did. For some reason. I don't have that privilege anymore, I don't think, but
And I
at
feel
that
like-
time I did.
I feel like the runs that you tend to do tend to be a bit more interesting than the runs that
Yeah.
SRC forum uses us to get a board for.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do you mean? I want a Gorb percent leaderboard, obviously, or a Wayward Compass percent. Oh my god. That's
The amount
so
of
cool
if-
and so competitive.
I'm pretty sure the most common forum post I've seen is asking for a category of, for any game of, can we have a category where you just beat the first boss? Because they're too lazy to learn 80%, and I'm just like,
What?
how? How are these people real?
Thank you.
But yeah, there was a low nail run, or low nail board when the run was like 11 nail presses, I think. And then when that got updated, I never finished a new run, the board got deleted.
Mhm.
But also the 11 nail press run, like, wasn't crazy. So, like,
Yeah.
if low nail still existed as a board today, that would probably be one of the hardest runs.
How
But,
many nail presses is it now? Like two?
6 NMMS, I think, and maybe 4 AG.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because...
Like just THK chains is the worst part,
fuck.
right?
And
it's
Airwalk
6.
KT as well, right?
So yeah, so NMMS is 6, because 1 for the Mantisclaw lever, 1 for Lurian elevator, and then 4 for THK chains, and then AG is just the 4 for THK chains.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 NMMS, 4 AG, yeah, I don't remember what NMG is, it's like 20 or something.
I was gonna ask, how does AG get claw without hitting the lever, and then I realized you just don't get claw. I wish more of the cool AG stuff was like more RTA viable. Because I feel like once you have basic movement, most stuff is somewhat RTA viable, but any run that is mostly itemless is just kind of awful to do RTA.
Well, most AG stuff is just like God Helmet NMMS.
I mean, like 1028 stuff, like 100% AG is actually a cool route in theory. Like, but you actually have to get the movement anyway, and so you do stuff with it. The reason I think it would be free is because I don't know what the fastest route is at the moment, because I haven't touched it in a while.
Yeah, this is a cedar.
There is at least some... I'm responding to a comment from a conversation from a while ago. But there is at least some reason that like a 1028 low percent board could exist, where like it makes kind of sense that new patches added new percents, so it kind of makes sense to have a patch split for low percent when patches add percents. But
I mean, look at the Super Metroid low percent board.
yeah, the Super Metroid low percent board is fun.
Yeah, I feel like if that exists, you're allowed to do anything with your low percent board.
But also, like, if I do a 1028 low percent run, it's not like anyone else is ever going to. Like, there's no reason for it to have an actual board. But I might do a run at some point. And, like, just, like, it doesn't need to have a board, that's fine.
So,
Yeah.
There was a small period of time where I was streaming attempts at that run.
Ah.
I never got past the Void Heart skip, but
How far into the run is the Void Heart skip? Like, do you have to actually do things after that?
I think it's like 20 minutes in or something, like 15 to 20 minutes in,
Oh, okay, that's earlier than I thought.
and then there's like not. I don't think there's a ton after that, but yeah.
What items do you have at that point? Just dive?
Yeah, just dive and Dreammail, I guess.
Mhm. Okay, so it is still pretty possible to fuck up the no-clip movement.
Yeah.
What order do you even do the dreamers in? I guess, like...
You do Lurian, and then you get Void Heart, and then I think you do Monomon and then Hera. No, and then you must do Hera and then Monomon, actually.
Yeah, because you can't go through the upwards transition after getting Monomon.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's Lurian, Void Heart, Hera, Monomon.
Mm-hmm.
And you could definitely have either Dive or D-Dark. But I don't think there's a way to get D-Dark RTA, so you
Well-
could do Dive.
Getting DDAR for that dive, I think that still counts as 2%.
Yeah, so you can have either and it's the same percent.
Wait, are they
Because
both?
Soulmaster.
Yeah, yeah. So it's either Soulmaster plus Dive or just D-Dark, and both are 2%. But the only
Yeah.
the only RTA option would be to get kill Soulmaster and get Dive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because how do you get D-Dark without no-clip or dive?
Yeah. I think there's a I don't know if they have a name, but there's a load warp where you
Oh my god.
like there's a fucked up door warp thing to get D-Dark without.
Like where you hit a hazard and then go through the door?
Yeah.
What's so bad?
No,
about
you,
it?
no. You hit a load zone and then go through the door, and then walk to the coordinates you want.
What? You have to explain it better than that.
So you hit a load zone,
Uh-huh.
and then you interact with the door, and then you go to the coordinates, and then you'll enter the door room at current coordinates.
Okay, and then that cancels the door, or like the first one, I mean.
Sometimes I don't remember when it does and when it doesn't.
I mean, doesn't just a sync load cancel the async
No,
load?
not depending on the order.
But yeah, but the order is always hit the door first, or hit that other load first and then hit the door, right? So...
Yeah, but I think like I don't remember. I don't. Sometimes you read it and sometimes
yes,
you
a
don't,
lot.
and I don't remember what.
Yeah, okay.
It messes up Flower. It has no color deaths, but like a bunch of other random shit. Not massive, like, oh wow, I'm gonna say 2 minutes here, but not small.
I guess it just depends on load length, like relative load length of the two loads.
I think so, but I don't. Yeah.
Because it makes sense why would you...
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know why it cancels it sometimes.
Low percent NMS on 102.102A.
Specifically, a not real version of it that gets D-Dark instead of Dive. But yeah, you need Dive because you need a way to move downwards, and then Dash is 3% because Dash plus Dash Master to move down with it. So then Dive is the lowest percentage that gets you to move downwards.
Ah shit.
You know what would be really funny is if this game had no clip that didn't also give you float.
Just goodbye. Oh, no way that spawns you up here.
Oh, what
Right.
the fuck?
I'm gonna heal one just because a wombo combo would be dead. Fucking hell, where did my jump go?
She is gaming?
I was like, damn, what if I lost a bunch of time? Took some pressure off myself, you know?
And you're 9 minutes ahead. I think you'll be fine.
No. No, I did not look at redeems this morning. I just woke up, was like, hey Ali, you wanna hang out in VC while I do run, and then pressed go live.
I should run jumpless RTA.
Mm-hmm.
That'll definitely. You'll definitely finish a run.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if she didn't, honestly.
I like how you're supposed to be tasking like the best category, and then you're like, what if I ran an RTA version of a challenge run that's basically not viable?
That was so bad.
I should do like low percent 1028 as a warm up to fucked up categories. And then run jumpless.
You can run jumpless as a reward for finishing the all skills tasks.
No.
Grim Dash.
But I got distracted by making cellular automata. I haven't touched the jumpless task in like 3 weeks. Or the all skills task in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, May is very sick at the moment.
Well, if HK glitch stuff was less cool, I would just bully you to do all skills. But like honestly, I'd enjoy watching any of those.
No, I'll do all skills. I'm just distracted by my cellular automata stuff right now.
That's very fair.
It makes pretty colors.
I should be working right now, but instead, I am distracted by pretty women talking about HK.
Thank you, Pipeline.
I haven't actually seen the stuff you're talking about. Did you post it somewhere?
Yeah, I've been like spamming Axe's Discord with it,
And my DM.
but not elsewhere.
Okay.
I haven't spammed your DMs nearly as much as I've spammed Axe's Discord.
Okay, true. She
Axe's
hates
Discord is
messaging
like
me.
is fucked up with spam from this project.
What's the actual goal of the project, other than just making pretty colors?
There isn't. So I I occasionally like once every like year or so am like I should make something that's based on cellular automata. So in this project is just so that whenever I get that urge, I don't have to like code a whole new thing from scratch. I can just like quickly code the rules for the cellular automata and then have it like run in this program.
Okay.
So like this program is just like an engine for like plugging in other cellular automata into it quickly,
No, that makes sense.
as opposed to having to code every new cellular automata from scratch. And I've been having fun with it.
Having fun is pretty good. Would recommend.
And now CMOT has a new cell phone background. I still need to make this rock, paper, scissors one work with more than 7 pillars, though. I got distracted before I made that happen. Is May intimidating? No, but I was in Hollow Knight before May was, so like
The correct
I
answer is
think-
actually just no with no qualifiers.
And the correct
A lot-
answer is only if you want her to be.
a lot of why people are intimidating is just that like they have more knowledge on the subject than you do. So like anyone who was in Hollow Knight before you were is intimidating, and anyone who's in Hollow Knight after you were is not intimidating. So like I was terrified of like anyone who was like already into Hollow Knight when I started speedrunning it, but then anyone who joined after me is like baby nothing.
Oh, okay. Today I learned I'm baby nothing.
I don't know. I feel like people who actually have their life together are kind of intimidating because that's not very many people.
That's
Or at least people who appear like they do. People who are too busy, you know, doing actual things to argue about irrelevant topics online, like they're intimidating. Because you know they're succeeding.
But that's my
I'm glad you
favorite
don't find me
pastime.
intimidating, Gidge.
That's
I think
wild.
that-
Someone could find May intimidating and Ali not.
What the fuck?
But that might also just be because, like, you're mostly intimidating in the sense of, like, you just know everything about HK glitches, which is something that I've been very interested in, so it's like, it's hard not to look up you too much. Whereas, like, if I was still
very
intimidated
easy
by
to not
someone
look up
waiting
to
for a
me.
few months, that would be kind of weird.
Hmm. I think like I don't know. It also does depend on context that you're talking to the person in. But
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
but yeah, like when I first met May, she was just like she was one of like the new generation of Hollow Knight runners that like.
God, that was so long ago.
So like to me, she was like, oh, this is like a new Hollow Knight runner. Like she's like one of these people that doesn't know anything about Hollow Knight. We're gonna have to like teach her everything. But
Useless bitch.
that was my first impression. But then I obviously got to know you better. But
And you're like, damn, nah, can't teach this.
yeah, now I'm scared of you. But
What?
but back then I wasn't.
Yeah, I feel like people are rarely intimidating after I actually get in a VC with them for the first time.
God, I remember that first low percent run. It was so fucked up. And yet I was like deathless. Despite like 20 seconds time loss in the last room of peak to me being on 1 health, like slowly working the flipping platform cycle to be out of sync with the laser.
The crazy thing to me is I was looking through my old DMs lately and I found a DM from Lek back when he was asking me for help with Warpoint storage stuff like multiple years ago. And at the time I had no idea who he was, and now it's like, oh, intimidating, good 80% player.
Fuck.
All of my old DMs are like
Only
people who
I
don't
overshoot
exist
that.
anymore, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like Stay Plus.
Yeah, I wish more old HK people still existed. But that's partly my fault for not talking to them while they existed.
And they learn the sharp shadow cycle for quit out, only not for.
I have a couple old DMs with Payrex about playing CSGO together.
God, that's a name I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah, the names you're saying are like people who's like, I recognize that name, technically. I cannot tell you a single thing about this person.
That's crazy to me. Payrex was the person who first got me into Hollow Knight speedrunning, and then like, but by the time like I actually started Hollow Knight speedrunning, he had stopped. But then he came back after a while and wasn't running glitched anymore, but was now like a really good NMG runner, and then he stopped again.
Crazy. How many people were in the community when you started running?
I don't know. Like a small enough group that you knew everybody very well. Like I don't know, probably like 10 or 20 active people.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say, yeah, when I joined, I still felt like it was small enough that you could know everyone, and that was well after you.
Like, I don't know, yeah.
Ash.
Like, probably like 15 people actively in the Discord.
Okay, well, yeah. Imagine.
Like, around that.
I think I did death in Hive as
And,
well, so
like,
if we can fix it.
None of those people are still around. It's like zero. Zero still exists. But like Zero isn't really in Hollow Knight anymore even, so...
Yeah, like, did Pest start running before or after you?
A good while after.
Really? Okay.
Pest was a
Yeah.
1028 as casual patch person, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like, everyone's definitely old, but, like, it's hard for me to put into perspective how old different people are that if they were active before I joined.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, Pest definitely wasn't around when I started.
Yeah. I think May is probably the oldest person who I remember joining.
Yay. That's the worst.
I don't even, to be honest, like, I don't remember... Like, I remember most people that were around when I started, but, like, I don't remember the order that newer people joined.
Mhm.
Like, I couldn't tell you who joined first between, like, May and Palm, or May and Scurry,
We were like
or
the
May
same
and...
Man,
And, like, or, like, Murray or whoever. Like, I couldn't tell you who joined first out of, like, that group.
okay, yeah, that was the group that was, like, around when I joined, yeah. Like, and Murray and stuff.
Yeah.
And then May joined slightly after, like, I want to say, like, a month after I joined. But you wouldn't know it because that was like 6 months before my first message in the Discord. I was just learning 80%.
It also depends on whether you count when I first joined or like when I first started submitting runs. Because like that is a slightly different group of people that were around, but
Yeah, yeah.
like when I first joined the Discord, like Oro was still active and like, you know, like there wasn't an NMG and all. It was just like there was one glitched category and it had glitches in it. Like there wasn't a no glitches category yet.
That is crazy that you're that.
Yeah. So like that was when I first joined, but then I didn't submit a run until like 1.1 came up. But
I thought that double. Ah, it was the B.
yeah, when I first joined, current patch was like 10.007, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
The main thing is that, like, yeah, I remember all skills didn't exist and current patch
Oh god,
boards
I've not
didn't
fucked
exist
that
when I
up
started
in so
running.
long.
But they were added
Yeah.
like soon-ish after, I think. And now it's like wild to me that current patch boards didn't exist back then with how popular they are.
It's kind of, to me, it's like on the other end where it's still wild to me that current patch boards exist.
I mean, it's wild to me that there are people who would rather run current patch than older patches. Yeah, but like, considering how popular they are, it's wild that no one thought, hey, maybe we should make a board for it.
Boards are not around for, like,
What?
boards weren't around for them, like,
I'm dead.
when,
I'm dead.
because, like, for a long time, like, 1.2 was the fastest patch, and that was current patch. Then,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
whenever, like, that stopped being the case, I felt like current patch boards existed pretty soon after current patch wasn't fastest anymore.
I joined 1.4, like when I played on 1.4, casually. And they didn't
It's
exist yet. I
pretty
remember
late
there being,
into 1.4's shelf life, yeah.
I remember there being a lot of conversations in the Discord where someone's like, hey, what if we made a 1.4 board because I want to run this patch, or I can't down patch, or whatever, and then like people just laughed at them for having bad white name opinion.
Yeah, no clip is to skip, you know.
So like I want to say it was like 6-ish months between when I started seeing interest in it and when boards were made, but that could be completely wrong.
I don't think Voidheart gives a percent.
No, it doesn't. It's
Yeah.
and like the half the King Soul fragment doesn't give percent as well. It's literally just having both halves of King Soul that gives the percent. Right?
I thought it was 1 and then 2. Actually, no, I think you're right.
Yeah, because it's a charm. I think all charms are 1%.
No, King Soul's 2% is a charm, I'm pretty sure. Oh, apparently the Hive Night Death wasn't this run. Okay. Cringe. I mean, great. Cringe.
What do you mean works for Hundo, Python?
Like, just getting Void Heart to skip King Soul.
You still need the King Soul for the percent, right?
No, I think it still gives you the percent, it's just that when you're doing the low percent one, you're leaving the cutscene before it gives you the percent.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that would be it. Yeah, okay.
I'm like looking through really old DMs right now, and I found one talking to Devil Squirrel about updating the auto splitter because it didn't work with the AG category, and me and Pest were both trying to run it.
Devil Squirrel is such a nice person to have make the auto split of your game. Like, some of like the few games that I think it's like, oh, they have an auto split that's like actually good and just works were made by Devil Squirrel. Meanwhile,
I love the hetero
my-
one being called Hagamol, by the way.
Meanwhile, my game, well, my main speed game didn't have a load remover until like 2 years after release because people didn't think loads were significant enough to be worth removing.
Whatever happened to SIP lines?
Just moved on, I think. I'm surprised that
People
Grim
just
Gate
stop
was-
doing that. I don't like change.
Yeah, people should stop running games that aren't Hollow Knight. True. Wait, but that means I need to run Hollow Knight. I don't want to do that.
Backup
I feel
cast
like-
just in case Markov decides to be a bitch again.
I feel like Hollow Knight glitch categories are cool in the same way that like functional programming languages are cool. They're really fun to learn about and think about, but not to actually do.
They're fun to do. Shut up.
Well, that sometimes, yeah. But they're a lot cooler to think about.
I don't know. I don't like thinking. It hurts my brain.
And yet you run the categories that require the most thinking to route.
Yeah, but I don't route them anymore. I just run them.
I guess that's
Like I finished routing jump lists, and then like once jump list hit 0, I turned off my Hollow Knight brain forever, and I don't think about it anymore. I don't like. Now I feel like way more people know more about glitch stuff than I do. Like ever since I finished like routing jump lists, it deleted all the information from my brain. I don't know anything anymore.
maybe some people have like better understandings of specific glitches, but I feel like there are more glitches that like are irrelevant for everything that you just happen to know the existence of that other people don't.
True. Where would Hollow Knight be without my knowledge of the fact that you can keep the particles from the hot spring without being in the hot spring?
Exactly.
Discovered that one at ESA.
I feel like you're the first person I would ask for like a random obscure question about 1028 glitch stuff.
Oh.
That's fair, but then like once you get obscure enough, then you ask me that question, and I just annoy Serena by asking her the question instead.
Does she know anything? I feel like
For specific knowledge, yeah, for sure. Like she'll know more about like specific things than I do.
that's wild to me because I feel like she wasn't even around for that long.
She was around for a long ass time.
Well, that
She
just
was
makes me-
around. She was around before I started, and kept being around for a long ass time after I started.
Alright, Senda. Thanks for raid. Good stream.
Yeah, that's I think it was more so that she didn't actually run the game as much.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, like, if you need to know, like, execution of glitches or whatever, like, you can usually ask me, as long as it's not, like, a 1.5 exclusive glitch, but then, like, if you need to know, like, technical details of the workings of Hollow Knight,
Now,
then if you ask me, then I will just copy-paste your question and ask Serena.
Yeah, like Serena or like DC. I feel like are the people you ask for those questions. But I'm pretty sure I've seen more like Iconoclasts runs from Serena than I have seen HK runs. Like, she
Yeah.
barely touched this game.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely has. I think she's. Well, I don't know, actually. In my perspective, she has done significantly more Hollow Knight than Iconoclast, but, like, yeah. Once Iconoclast happened, then she did a lot less Hollow Knight after that point.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember seeing like the
Fuck.
Iconoclast task a while back, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know, like, it's possible she did more Iconoclast, I just, like, I always knew her as a Hollow Knight person, so then
Yeah.
Iconoclast came out a while after I already knew her from Hollow Knight, so then whatever.
Okay, now I just feel young. I mean, I am young, but still. I feel like I'm old compared to most of the people that I know from HK.
She's one of the people that I'm talking about that, like, scared me when I joined Hollow Knight, though. Like, the people that just, like, that were, like, around before I did, so I was scared to, like, interact with them. It was, like, they're really risky. Mickley for a while. I got used to Mickley after a bit.
Oh, yeah, Risky was not scary anymore because I ran Kunai, which he also ran. But yeah.
Mm.
I'd probably be running Kunai at the moment if it actually had a bigger community and people cared about it more. But, like, I just don't have the energy to route and run and lab everything on my own.
That's fair.
I do think, like, one of my favorite periods in HK history was when, like, a new Metroidvania comes out, and then, like, half the HK community plays it for a few months. Like, for every new Metroidvania.
and then they go,
And I-
oh, wow, Hollow Knight was better.
Yeah, but then now it feels like the people that are doing that are all the current patch runners who I don't know very well.
For me, it wasn't even, like, Metroidvanias, that having Metroidvanias didn't stick out to me as much as, like, when Celeste came out. Like,
Yeah.
everybody from Hollow Knight started running Celeste, and then, like, a lot of people didn't come back. And then, that was the main game release that stuck with me in Hollow Knight's lifespan, was Celeste.
I don't remember Celeste coming out. I found out the game existed like a year after it released.
Mm.
But I think like Haiku was the first game I played after like actually getting more into Hollow Knight, and then I was like, wait, there's a bunch of HK people playing this, but they're not the HK people that I normally talk to, so it feels weird.
I never, like... For whatever reason, like, other Metroidvanias never got me to really want to speedrun them.
Hmm.
It was, like a Hollow Knight, and then I did some Zoo Race speedruns, because that game is like a banger. And then... I ran, like, a little bit of Blasphemous because of peer pressure.
What category did you
that-
run?
90%.
Okay, yeah.
And then my time is like, I think my time is like whatever place, but then it's actually better than a few places above it just because I ran it before the load remover came out. So then like I'm in like 20th, but really like I would be in like 15th if I had a load remover or whatever. But yeah, I ran like a tiny bit of Blasphemous. But that was it really. Like the other games I've run are like the Zoo Race and like Half-Life 2 a tiny bit, and like Mario Kart 64. For whatever reason, I never got too into running other Metroidvanias.
I mean, that's fair. I would still say that HK is the best Metroidvania.
There's some good Metroidvanias.
There are.
Some of the Metroids are pretty good. I'm a big fan of Super Metroid.
I'm a big fan of Super Metroid if they actually had modern game design knowledge and knew how to not make the quality of life for it complete shit. But the actual fundamental mechanics and everything are really good.
I do really love Super Metroid.
I just wish it was easier to wall jump. Like, get good, I guess, but like, it genuinely
just get
feels
good.
so clunky.
I feel like wall jumping isn't the worst part about it.
It's just
I
because
feel-
wall jumping wasn't like you never have to wall jump. Like it's not like a big mechanic of the game. Like it's like kind of a secret special thing.
Yeah, there's like one room in the game that you have to wall jump for, and that's the room that teaches you how to wall jump.
Is there actually a point where you have to wall jump? I didn't even know there was.
You fall down into the pit with the thing that teach you how to wall jump, and you have to wall jump to get out if you don't have the
okay,
skill
yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of the input handling is very unintuitive. The map is like decent. The fact that every animation takes 5 times longer than it should is kind of lame. The fact that like the save system is like an old game style save system instead of a new game style save system really bugs me casually.
I kind of like it.
If you want me to save, just make the saving animation take half a second instead of half a year.
For real.
They should have made the cave story speedrun less shit. I love Cave Story.
Hmm.
That was like the first game that was like that I played that I like really loved was Cave Story.
Hmm.
That like stood out to me
Isn't it
apart from
better?
like not really. Like kinda.
Alma Delicate.
Okay, I've played a game that is like supposedly inspired by Cave Story and did not, and like I liked some aspects of it but didn't like other aspects of it. And so I might play the game if you say it's good. Would you
Cave
like-
Story is great. It's still like one of my top games
Okay.
for sure. It's like it's I don't know. It's maybe I probably wouldn't call it a Metroidvania, but it's kind of close to a It's like a. This doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of like a linear Metroidvania. But like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very good game.
Okay, I'm just looking through games that I've played, and I definitely think my favorite, like, Metroidvanias are, like, Ender Lilies, Haiku, HK, and Salt and Sanctuary. There's way too many Metroidvanias that come out these days. Oh, and Ori. I forgot Ori was a Metroidvania.
I've only ever speedrun Ori. I never played it casually. Because I got taught to speedrun at ESA,
Hmm.
but I never actually played it casually.
Yeah. Yeah, I only played... Well, actually, this is a common trend. Like, a lot of the games that I end up playing casually, I only started playing casually because I was friends with someone who ran them and said the game was good.
Mm.
I played Ori because, one of the first actual friends who I met through speedrunning was a top Ori runner.
Oh, Dog World is also a banger. It's not really a Metroidvania though. It's just like it's
Why?
extremely Cave Story inspired. Like it's the most Cave Story-esque game I've ever seen.
I've played Dog World and I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I really like some aspects of it, but it feels kind of unpolished.
Dog World is like it's the most similar game to Cave Story that I can think of.
The soundtrack
But-
to it is insane.
And you should hear Cave Story's soundtrack.
Okay, I'll check it out.
You should play Cave Story. I should play Cave Story again. The problem with Cave Story is that like the fastest strat for like
Oh
killing
my God, I'm
bosses is
gonna
like
actually
swapping
die.
weapons every 2 seconds. You just like swap back and forth between weapons, and my hands can't do that.
Don't play Hyperlight Drifter then.
It's just like you have to like swap
dead.
back the weapon and then click to
Fuck.
shoot, and then swap forward a weapon and then click to shoot, and then swap back a weapon and then click to shoot, and then swap forward a weapon and then click to shoot, or whatever. And then you just do that like 80 billion times in a row to kill the boss as fast as possible.
I'm so
Yeah, that's
stupid.
basically Hyperlight Drifter
You
combat.
can shoot faster by like swapping between weapons than by staying on one weapon.
In Half-Life Drift, it's just that the shotgun has a cooldown, but you can reset the cooldown by swapping off it and then back to it.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
like, you just basically do half the boss's HP in like 3 seconds by using all of your ammo on spamming shotgun.
Yeah, that's very similar to, I think, K-Story combat, and also Dog World combat, which is why I never speedran Dog World, otherwise I would've.
I think the Dog World combat is decent. I think the Dog World glitches are a lot cooler than the combat.
There's
I
some
just
cool
wish they
glitches.
were less bad for your hands.
Mashing to
Mashing the
upwards to the ground is
Yeah.
annoying.
Dash light, so screen skip.
But all the, like, warping stuff where, like, you, like, instead of, like, pausing the frame you hit the ceiling, you pause the frame before you hit the ceiling, and then you, like, warp across
no,
the
that
screen.
stuff-
Like, that,
Yeah.
that stuff's pretty cool.
I think I like learned half the run. Maybe I learned the whole run, I don't remember, but I never actually ran.
I really wanted to task Dog World, but it's Windows only, so I can't live past it.
This is so sad. I would watch a test of that.
But I really wanted to task it, because I thought task would be really cool.
Society, if we had good Windows tasking tools, I would probably just not speedrun, I would just task stuff. Did you ever play Gata Roboto?
I don't think I did, yeah. No, I didn't.
Because that game reminds me of, like, Dog World a bit, but is more Metroidvania and less linear.
Yeah, that game... That was another one that a bunch of people left Hollow Knight to play briefly. I remember Risky and Scurry playing that a bunch.
Yeah, I remember Risky, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, no, I never played that one.
It's, like, decent. It's not amazing. I didn't stick with it for very long. There's a lot of games I didn't stick with, not because the game was bad, but because the community was small, and if I had more of a social reason to play it, I would.
Community being small is so much better than community being big.
It depends on whether small means like 3 people or like 20 people.
That's fair.
I like the Messenger community a lot, because it's relatively small, but like it's always active.
Well, like, Dog World community was like 4 people, but then I just didn't end up running it because of the actual run itself. I didn't want to deal with the weapon swap shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Any game that has like a trick that relies on mashing puts me off a
Yeah.
lot from running it.
Yeah.
It is wild to me that people run Wind Waker.
I almost ran
well.
Wind Waker. Yeah, but then I didn't because of the reason that you're thinking of.
Yeah. Was this before or after Manual Super Swim?
Around the discovery of it.
Right, okay.
I think like it was discovered like, or maybe not discovered, but starting to be used shortly after I decided I might want to start learning it. Well, even if Manual Super Swim wasn't a thing, I was never gonna actually.
Yeah. I think I would have a hard time running a console game because of how spoiled I've been with like actual good like practice tools and accessibility for PC games.
That's
Same.
fair. It is surprising how shit the resources for Mario Kart 64 are, like considering how old and popular it is.
Yeah, like the only console game I would probably ever run is like SM64 or maybe Ocarina of Time because those actually have really good like practice tools and
Yeah, like SM64 is like amazing practice tools, and then Mario Kart 64 has like one shitty ROM that like doesn't work.
yeah. I just like I feel like it's hard to enjoy speedrunning if I can't actually improve efficiently because I play games where I can improve
What
efficiently.
was the first
Yeah.
wave after this? I think it's Two Grounded Boys. It's 2 grounded boys. Oh, yeah.
The attitude in like the Mario Kart 64 community is like really interesting to me. Around like it's such a different. Like I don't know, people like don't seem to think that like. People seem to think that it's much more of an inherent skill than a practice thing in the Mario Kart 64 community
That is
compared to like, yeah.
speedrunning
like-
is like that.
There's much more of a belief that like Daniel Burbank and Matthias Rustemeyer are like the two like top non-shortcut players, and there's like a very big belief that was like, oh, no matter how much you practice, like you can't be as good as those people. Like they're just better.
That is insane.
And yeah, it's like it's a very weird mentality, but like yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think running games with like that mentality, where the average mentality is like the opposite of that, like, or being friends with people who run them. Like I want to say mostly Leah, because she has run Hollow Knight and Celeste, and has like the furthest from that mentality that you could possibly have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's really stupid, but
Yeah.
for whatever reason, it seems to be like a fairly common belief in the American, or at least more common than it is in the other speedrunning communities that I've seen.
Well, look, whenever I look at a speedrun community and go, they have bad opinions on everything, I just think at least they're not the GoldenEye community.
The what community?
GoldenEye.
I don't know.
It,
Okay.
like, I can talk for hours about how bad it is, but I will not because you probably don't want to hear about that. Like, for every single, like, common sense thing, we're like, oh, of course a good speedrun community would have this opinion on this topic, they just have the opposite.
Nice.
They time their 1 minute ILs in seconds, not milliseconds.
Yo.
Like, on the leaderboards. So all the workers are
Sick.
timed.
Oh wait, did you say GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I do know GoldenEye. Sorry, I misheard somehow.
Okay.
But yeah, that's gaming. But you know, even if you do
Oh,
include milliseconds or centiseconds or whatever, it doesn't save you. Cause like, there's like Mario Kart 64 has got like 10-way world record times with
It doesn't
With
say it, but it definitely
milliseconds.
makes it happen. And also, like,
Yeah.
that's one of the multiple things I hate about that community.
yeah, that's good.
It just seems like it was very clearly a community that it,
It's just the most
Ex-
boomer speedrunning thing.
exactly. It's a bunch of people that started speedrunning before speedrunning was really a real thing, and then like the influx of new people didn't actually fix that. They still have all those old boomer opinions.
Oh shit, that was meant to be a streak.
And so I
There
guess
was
it's
a
not
s-
surprising that
There's
that
a
community
16-way time for 16-way tie for world record on Toad's Turnpike shortcut flap.
Hmm.
I
I
should
do-
join that.
One thing I do like though about the community, probably the one thing I'll give it, is that communities that heavily focus on ILs rather than just full game categories, I think are generally better. Like having full game categories that people care about is cool, but if no one actually takes ILs seriously, then like I feel like you're just losing a very big part of what makes speedrunning appealing.
That's fair. I don't know where I stand on that. I think it depends on the game.
It does depend on the game. Like, I think the one game that I've played that was very IO focused was Trine, because, like, it has full game categories that is mostly what people run, but, like, the single level IOs are way more fun. I have never run full game. The movement is surprisingly complex in that game, for a game that doesn't feel like it's supposed to be movement focused. It's literally a puzzle game.
Now, Obels. I think? Yeah.
I should really play Mario Kart again. I need to get this Toad's Turnpike world record tie. I could be the 17th person to tie this world record.
Very prestigious.
Out of 0.01 seconds.
Wait, how? What's the strat then?
You clip into a fence and then unclip from the fence and then go past the finish line in a frame.
Ah. Very good.
Yeah. Toad's Turnpike, Luigi Raceway, and Yoshi Valley all have a 1 millisecond shortcut flap. Or 1 centisecond, I guess. Not millisecond. It's just like, take 8 years to line up pixel perfect, and then shroom at a wall.
I'm gonna make a crazy suggestion that you probably shouldn't run that.
No, it's great.
Sounds very fun.
It is. I have second place, well, kind of, on a similar map. On Frap Snowland, there's a 5-way tie for first, for 4 seconds and 24 centiseconds. And then I'm in a 5-way tie for second at 4 seconds and 25 centiseconds.
Okay, that's not bad.
Alright,
I-
Apollo 3.
I didn't realize you played that much Mario Kart.
I have
Yeah.
it for a while.
We do in VC, and then I go, I don't think you're very good at this game, and she cocks up. And then she goes, you're so mean to me, and I go, yeah. And then she comes back every time.
My shortcut rank is 30th. I'm the 30th Mario Kart 64 shortcut player. I used to be like 23 or something, but I haven't played in a long time.
Have you beaten your rival?
I don't know actually. It's been I haven't checked in a long ass time. No, oh fuck, they're better than me. Because I
Oh my
was
God.
in 23rd and they were in 27th, but now I'm in like 30th and they're still in 27th. So they're better than me now. And my non-shortcut rank is still ass, like 250.
What's this section? Loodles? Yeah.
I should get all the god times. I'm still missing like 7 shortcut god times.
Wow, you're
It's
so
so
bad.
sad. I know.
Is that like an actual benchmark for times, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's standards that were made like ages ago, so they don't like apply very well to a lot of current like, a lot of maps. Like there's been like new shortcuts that make like God, which is the highest rank, like totally free on like a lot of courses. But yeah, there's standards, and I have God for a bunch of the shortcuts. I only have one non-shortcut God.
You should get Moo Moo Meadows non-shortcut god, I think.
It's Moo Moo Farm. Thank you very much.
True, Moo Moo Meadows is the
I
new
also-
one, right?
Yeah, I think so. And also, Moo Moo Farm sucks ass.
I know.
I don't want to play it.
I know,
I don't think I've
that's why
ever seen that map.
suggested
What's
It
bad about
has-
it?
It has moles and they're RNG.
Ah, okay.
It's maybe the only course with RNG. I think maybe the crabs on Koopa Troopa Beach are also RNG. Like it's so bad. It's laggy as hell. The ground is uneven. It's like impossible to do mini turbos, and the optimal line goes over like 80 molehills that are just random if they fuck you up or not.
That sounds awesome.
It's so fucking bad. Yeah, I think yeah, Yoshi Valley has like the spinies, but they're not RNG. Yeah, I think it's the only course with RNG except Koopa Troopa Beach has, I think, RNG crabs, but the crabs are like, they barely affect anything, so that's fun. Moo Moo Farm is the worst fucking map, I hate it so much. I'm not in the top 300 on all my shortcut times anymore. What the hell? I really have to play this game again.
The amount of
Shit.
games that you said you had to play again in the last like half hour.
Haven't they all been Mario Kart?
You said like Cave Story,
Yeah,
Hollow
that's
Knight,
true.
Mario Kart.
Yeah. I just want to play Cave Story again casually, though. It's a fun game.
Okay. I would watch, but at this point I'm probably gonna play
Wait,
it
this
myself
is-
casually.
Oh yeah.
Should play it. It's good. It has a good song.
A good song.
Yeah, maybe there's more than one, but like the Cave Story theme song is it's such a fucking banger.
Yeah.
But like, there's like 8 versions of it. You gotta listen to the original one. The remastered one is lame.
Was the remake worth playing, or should I try to play the original?
The what? Sorry.
Remake, like
You should definitely play Cave Story Plus.
okay, yeah.
Don't play the like. I think there's like a. I think there's a 3DS remake. Don't play that one.
Yeah, I was thinking like the original, not the Cave Story Plus. Okay, yeah.
No, yeah, play Cave Story Plus for sure. But then, like on the main menu, switch it to use like the original soundtrack. I'm gonna reinstall Cave Story. I mean, you could, if you want to not pay money, you can pay. Like the original Cave Story is free.
Okay, but it's like on sale at the moment anyway. It's like $7. I'm fucked.
Yeah, Cave, it's worth getting Plus. For sure. I don't even have the true ending on my Steam version of Cave Story. I should play again and do that. I think I only ever got the true ending before I had it on Steam.
Now it's gone. Sorry, but yeah, final call.
Also, alright, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright.
Should probably go in a bit too if I actually want to get any work done today.
Alright.
I'll hang out for a bit. Actually, no, I might just go now. Yeah. Should try to be productive. It's already 3 o'clock. Good luck next time.
Okay. I can just have a decent flower. That was the nicest god tamer ever.
Pa ka nada.
Tope churro, no.
I think I can Dream Gate. I don't know actually, I'm not gonna risk it. Can I Dream Gate out of that instantly? In Twister? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, like we skipped 300 essence. Oops. You can? Like, as soon as you've done the last hit, or do I need to, like, wait for a queue? Instantly? Sick. Time save for next round. Bruh. I'm just gonna bench it. Hello.
La mer finhello. La mer finhello.
Well, I don't know. It's going well now, but I'm in the easy bit. Really, it's just go Marshard, please be kind. Please. Alright. Do I remember the strat? No! I overshot because I've been so unlucky with him spawning left and then you needing to like go further, blah blah blah. It's so fucking stupid. Like, I hate that strat. I'm not convinced it's not RNG.
Why? Hello, Penny. Nama.
Did I hear a grub? Surely not, right? No, I forgot to save the grub. Well, I guess there was an upside to losing the run. I remembered that grubs exist. And I gave myself bench storage. Cool. I'll sit on the bench on the way out.
Why?
I love this game, man. What the fuck? Okay, you cannot tell me that's not random. Like, I'll be so far left and I still get hit because he's just decided to spawn left. I'm dropping that room. Fuck it. It's not worth it. I was told it's fine, but like, I am pressing major fucking doubt on that. Like, it's just not worth it at all. God, great. I love like 4-minute time losses in Flower. That's so cool. I need to learn a better strat. God, that's so annoying. I was on like the brink of 4xable if I'd just gotten Flower. Oh god, that was nearly death. This game hates me. I nearly jumped in the ceiling spikes there. I do not remember this room. Ah, that was the one. Fuck. That one's down dash and then cycling for the second one.
Akomanya.
La mer, la mer, na ma vie.
Cheers, Python. Bedroom Gate. Elegy, save word. Oh yeah, this isn't shopping yet. Alright, got everyone. Good. It was a close call on the crypt scrub, but we did get everyone. Let me read, actually. So save quit. Sell to land. Cure nail. Save quit. Shaman twister. Shit. Wait.
Velmi Ardred. Boris Velmi Ardred. Boris son Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred. Gachael Helma Delicate.
Ranjo Stenja. Jonsha. Garadel Akari.
Oh wait. I already have optimal chance. No wait. That's seal. Oh, it's higher. Yeah, it's like right under the lip. Yeah, I wait for that one to go down. What did I just say? Wait for it to go down. And then you wait for that to be up. Come on, I know this shit. I'm so stupid. Really? That's the worst I've done at that tunnel in I don't even know how long. God damn it. Nice. I hate White Palace. Like, just because I haven't learned it, but... Really? Yeah, like it's just cool. I just, yeah, like I say, haven't learned it properly. That was low. Yeah, exactly. Which just sucks when you don't have a lot of time. It's early. If I hadn't lost a minute on that corridor, I would have saved so much time too. Cheers to good luck. We're almost done. I didn't activate it. But I can't do it now, can I? For fuck's sake. There goes a minute. Stupid decision. Well, not decision. Like, I don't even have to rush that movement because you're waiting down the bottom anyway. It was just dumb. I don't do that yet. 13, 14? Yeah. Hmm. I'm at least not that stupid. Like, I think this run has actually been a really good run overall. I just needed to drop the flower quest, go room strat and do an easier, slower one. But outside of that, this has been like pretty much close to a 4x, which is like my goal. You know, you fix a couple of stupid deaths or whatever. I got hit by Gomeroom in Flower Quest like 3 times. Because the strat I'm doing, I'm convinced, is dependent on the position of the Furious Vengefly. Bruh. Come on. I'm so shit. That was genuinely awful. Shaman, twist the grab. Nah, I find normal abyss climb flows so much better. No, shopping. It's also easier to practice without save states having an aneurysm. Visual error because the game's well polished.
ってますよ。
Shit. They give me a pillars. No. No, 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 no. Tell me that's not flow. I have soul, so I can get rid of it at least. Okay, it's not. I have no idea what you're on about. He tripped. Good radiance. Fingers crossed. That's decent for me. Let's go. I got close in my old PB, to be fair. Gaming. No, I did not. I'm actually really proud of that run. Like, I had the issue with Flower, but apart from that, I only had death to... what was it? Only a couple of deaths in like one routing mistake. Pretty good for my second finished run. That puts me 14th. Yeah, I think after ASM I might push for a 3x. Or at least top 10. But, damn, yeah, I didn't think I'd get that solid a run that quickly, honestly. Was I ever 10 minutes ahead? 9:54. No. Yeah, exactly. Like, Flower and Palace, mainly just do practice, idiot. And the rest of today, I think I'll spend on Flower and Palace. And, you know, various other stuff. But, yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, it's almost a 2x, and I have like 20 splits where I lose 30 seconds because I haven't actually practiced them yet. So, oh, it's less than 20 now. It's maybe 10 splits where I lose 30 seconds plus. Outside of like Colo, Palace, that kind of thing. So I think like a 225 sob will be literally just get representative times for the rest of the splits. Alright, I'll find someone for us to raid, and then I'll raid Skitter. Wait, first I need to see if it's 107, right? Okay. Alright, raid Skitter. Okay.